The other day, my friends and I were on Discord hanging out as we played our own games. I was playing some Celeste while they did their own thing. It was fun to hang out, but it was quiet. We mentioned what we were doing occasionally or shared our frustrations, a side tangent or two, but we were really just staring at our own screens. It didn't used to feel like that. It sounded like this.
Okay, the worst has come to the worst. We're only an hour into this, and we have maxed out the hub! Woo!
Indian sky is machine. I'm gonna gauntlet one of you.
It's crazy, Tom. I know. Utter and total chaos. I know. Total man.
That chaotic mess, that felt better, more alive. So what changed? Games used to be pixelated. We used boxy CRTVs with mangled wired controllers that we constantly argued over. We accused each other of screen peeking, and the games randomly paused when someone had to step away, completely ruining the flow of the game. Sometimes consoles got accidentally unplugged. That chaos is exactly what modern gaming has largely removed. It's true that online games connect you, but that company, the closeness and intimacy has disappeared in a lot of ways. There is no eye contact or body language that feeds into the old experience of couch co-op. We aren't there together in the same space anymore. Sure, we are playing together, but that isn't the same. I would walk over to friends' houses and play games like Smash Bros. Melee or Mario Kart Double Dash, sitting on their bed until they got a call on their house phone from my mom saying that I need to head home before it gets dark. Part of what made those memories feel so special, so tangible, is that they happened in a real place, not digitally through a screen. It happened in basements and living rooms with the smell of snacks and the noise of clacking controllers and screams when we lost. Now, modern gaming happens in the same chair, in the same room, the same Discord call, over and over and over again. How distinct are your memories now of playing games and Discord calls? I'm sure you can remember plenty of those memories, but to me, they aren't as rich, they aren't as remarkable, they are largely forgettable. You can leave a Discord call with the click of a button. There's no real commitment there. In the days of couch co-op, you couldn't just leave. If you rage quit, you had to sit there awkwardly while your parents came to pick you up. Your trash talk had consequences. Losing was face to face. Every win was more memorable. Beating your friends in GoldenEye or Halo was bragged about in recess and reputations were formed. Everyone argued over using the best controller. I can't tell you how many fights my friends and I had on who got to use the Wavebird controller on the GameCube. We argued over who got to be player one because that somehow made you better at the game, and picking what game to play was settled in intense debate on how you would spend your precious hours outside of school. The time that I spent playing Halo 3 with friends is uncountable. We would sleep over at our friend's house and shoot at each other all night, with my kill-death ratio at the end being about 1 to 20. I wasn't very good. In between matches and arguing over what map to play, we would watch Red vs. Blue on YouTube over and over again, dying laughing. My one friend, Lawrence, couldn't be defeated in Halo. There would be 3 of us playing, doing our best just to kill him once, like it was our only objective, and yet he was still unbeatable. I finally got a kill on him one day, after hours and hours of attempts, and I was beaming with excitement. I remember exactly how it happened. He got confident and careless and rushed around a corner. It completely caught me off guard and I button mashed as soon as I saw him. Luckily, I had a sticky grenade on me and threw it at the last second before I hid behind cover, and just like that, I toppled a giant. I screamed that I was better than him because I was able to beat him, even though he killed me probably 100 times in the process. We would also play Smash Bros. Melee on those long gaming nights, and it was pretty much the same story. His Captain Falcon was terrifying to play against. One Falcon punch, and it was all over. These memories and experiences feel so vivid. You had to feel it, sit in it. Was it embarrassing or uncomfortable at times when I died over and over again? Sure, but to me, it was better. So why did it disappear if it was such a good thing? It was a gradual shift and change in gaming that did away with couch co-op. You had things like the PS2 network adapter launching in 2001. I have so many memories of sitting next to my dad watching him play SOCOM US Navy SEALs with his old Army buddies. Watching him play with people that were across the country felt like magic. Xbox Live launched shortly after in November of 2002. There were a lot of memories floating around for many gamers of playing the original Halo Combat Evolved online. But funnily enough, that didn't actually happen. Halo launched too early for Xbox Live. It was released the previous year in 2001. The old hardware didn't have a way to patch in massive features like a fully online multiplayer experience. Halo supported System Link, so you could connect a bunch of consoles with cables and have a LAN party, but it didn't natively support online play. There were some clever workarounds to this, like LAN tunneling, where they would tunnel the Xbox's signals to their PC or internet so they could play online. Programs like Xbox Connect or Xlink Kai let players online globally nearly a year before Xbox Live was even launched. But there was no legitimate way to play the original Halo on Xbox Live. It wasn't until Halo 2 in 2004 that you could play a Halo game with built-in online play. But it was an impressive feat and extremely convenient to play these games online and with people from all over the world. This is exactly one of the reasons why couch co-op died, the convenience of it all. But let's be honest, it wasn't just convenience that spelled the end for couch co-op. The rise of high-speed broadband gave game developers an opportunity to make more money. It's a lot more financially sound to make a game that doesn't just require one person to buy it in a friend group, but everyone to buy it instead. Multiplayer games do just that. They require every single player to purchase their own copy. In the old days, if I wanted to play a game with a friend, like Digimon Rumble Arena 2, we went over to my friend's house who owned it and played it there. Now, games heavily rely on monetization post-launch, with battle passes, microtransactions, and DLCs. There was also the fact that technical limitations existed. Rendering a game twice for split screen meant the hardware had to process that much more data. To achieve higher stable frame rates for modern AAA games, often they had to abandon local co-op features. Like I said, it was a slow change. No one sat there thinking, this is the last time we'll play like this, but nonetheless, the change happened. I'm not just saying old video games good, new video games bad. Modern online gaming does do a lot of things better. You're able to play with friends from all over. You used to not be able to play with your old college roommate who moved across the country, or that cousin that got a job 4 states away. Now, you can. Online communities are now bigger than ever. You can connect and hang out with people you would never get the opportunity to otherwise. And couch co-op isn't totally dead. There are many developers that try to keep the spirit of couch co-op alive. Games like Vampire Survivors, Cuphead, and It Takes Two or Split Fiction, to name a few, all have features that allow you to get a similar experience. These games are all great, but they feel special, novel. They aren't the default anymore, they're the exception. There are other communities too that keep couch co-op gaming an experience you can still enjoy, whether it be a group of friends or a college campus club. Even things like Smash tournaments are played with players sitting next to each other looking at the same screen. These experiences give you a sense of community and belonging that is rare to find in the isolated world of gaming that we now find ourselves in. And I think that is what we really miss. Not necessarily the games themselves, but we miss it because it forced us to share something real and tangible. The chaos and arguments created a type of friction that was palpable. I couldn't mute someone if they were being annoying or hop out of the call. I had to deal with them and the emotions that came with it in real time. That made you feel like you were part of something larger than yourself. Almost all modern games remove a lot of that friction, which sure, could be a good thing in some ways. It's a lot easier to play with other people now, but that feeling of presence, being in the same room with someone else, has disappeared as a result. First, online games felt like magic. Joining my friends on Xbox Live at the time to play Modern Warfare 2 was a total blast. I can't tell you how many hours I spent on the Rust map just chatting with friends, not even really playing the game. But even then, I felt kind of lonely, even though we were connected through a headset. That mess of camaraderie that was couch co-op, that is the thing I miss the most. No amount of Discord calls or online matchmaking can replace that, at least for me. And that is why I will always look back fondly on the days of couch co-op. Thanks for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. If this video brought back any memories of your times sitting on the couch with your friends and family enjoying a game together, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe. This has been Save State by SavePoint Sage.